Smile, you're on candid camera. Or not. Hi, everybody.
Good morning,
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Nate. What's going on, man? Hi, Joy.
Microphone is muted. Is
good
morning, everybody. Hi, Oz, and everybody.
Yeah. Good morning, Joy. We have Savage Joy at the house this morning. How are you, Joy?
I'm hanging in there. How are you guys?
It's been a crazy week.
It's been a crazy week and a crazy day. Who wants to lead? We had an arrest this morning. Who got arrested?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh my gosh.
Epstein's
Madam.
Yeah. Jelaine got arrested. I wonder how that happened after all these months. What do you think?
You know, it's funny because they were connected to Shillbilly for decades, and you know nobody cared. But then as soon as Trump was found out to hang out with Epstein, oh my God, we need to do something.
26 times they flew on the Epstein plane. What is it, Lolita Express?
Lolita Express.
26 times? Was that just Bill or Bill and Hillary?
That was just Bill. Hillary has her own chart.
Oh, she flew on it solo without Bill?
Yeah, they would use his plane, not even just to go to the island. They would charter it.
Oh, wow. So that brings us to the next slide. Do you think this is in bad taste, or is it just what?
Yeah, I think she's definitely on that phone this morning.
Okay, well, what's going on?
How do we want to do it this time?
Yeah,
Hillary, how do we want to do it this time?
And the deep state. We know the deep state's involved in this.
Well, didn't Epstein, didn't he fall and crush his clavicle, or what was the deal with that?
Yeah.
It's, Nate, what do you think about all this? You've been awful quiet this morning.
I was trying to share to social media how happy I am to be with you today, but I think Jeffrey Epstein is a garbage individual, and I think if he killed himself, he's a coward. I think evidence points to he didn't do that because there's so much that he had info that he had to cover up. So his garbage compatriots probably had him killed in the old jail there.
A lot of emails from viewers about this. Check out the photo.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So do you think he's a coward too, Rhonda? You go ahead with your analysis.
No, I mean, not saying that I think, that he absolutely did kill himself. I just think he is cowardice enough to have done that. But I do believe he is one of the suicided list.
We knew that. We knew.
Well, right. If and again, there's always more conspiracy out there. Was he really dead? Was this just a cover up to, to look like he's dead and go live off his life on his island? It's not like he doesn't have an island to go away to. So yeah, there's so many different realms, but we know that that definitely the given story is. I don't believe the.
They're saying Mossad could be protecting him.
Protecting who?
Epstein. Epstein could still be alive. That wasn't Epstein's body we saw. Right. And Epstein could be living in Israel being protected by Mossad is one of the theories.
Yeah, there's lots of great stuff.
There's lots of theories, right?
Well, I know.
Knowing one theory is crime. Like sociopaths do not kill themselves.
Exactly.
He is obsessed with himself. He is obsessed with, proclaiming his innocence. He acknowledges he has done nothing wrong. People kill themselves in that situation because they feel guilty and because their name is being dragged through the mud. Now, he had no cred for decades. He didn't give a fuck. So why all of a sudden, dude had enough money and enough power that he didn't think he was staying in jail. 3 guards supposedly fell asleep, or
while
2
cameras
guards supposedly fell asleep. Cameras, all 3 of them stopped working. No.
Yeah, And who has ties to the deep state? You know, Hillary Clinton's State Department, we know there's a facet of Hillary Clinton's State Department that is still very loyal to her. And there's been this ongoing feud in the deep state. There is two facets of the deep state. And I do believe that her side did have something to do with this.
Well, the best operatives know how to bite on that pill, right? I mean, so I'm just saying he could, you know, it could be a few different things on of course what happened there, but he could have known that it was time, gotten the light of, okay, chomp on that pill.
Yeah, that's
you know, we still don't truly know where this guy came from. I mean, we know kind of, yeah, but he's made.
Everything's crazy these days. Give us your insights on that. Do you think what's going on? Is Epstein taking a dirt nap, Nate, or is he could be somewhere else? Or do you have any suggestions on that?
I think he's probably dead. But I mean, I know we like to talk about evidence and news, so I see you queuing up the clip here. What is the actual news we have on this clown? By clown, I mean clown is such an understatement.
Clowness, or no? I kind of go with this news pitch. Did everybody watch Star Wars, right? Let's watch this, and then
It's more than 40 years old. So what's the news, though?
Yeah, but the news is that Carbonite still works on people. So they found Jeffrey Epstein, but he's encased in Carbonite here.
From viewers about this, check out the photos. Viewers sent us these photos of a statue of Jeffrey Epstein, or what looked like a statue someone put up in front of City Hall on the west side, either late Tuesday night or early this morning. The city took it down first thing today. Turns out it was actually a painted mannequin.
Oh.
Epstein had a huge ranch here in New Mexico. He was an American financier and convicted sex offender who was found hanging in his jail cell last August. Today, we asked the mayor about the Epstein mannequin at City Hall.
So I just heard about this on the way in, and actually there's a lot of mystery. I personally actually didn't see it. Somebody mentioned it. I actually didn't even, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So that's where I'm at right now.
So late this afternoon, we did get more answers. The city doesn't know who was responsible, but they are checking surveillance video. I asked city staff if this was illegal. They say no, but the person or people who did this did not have permission. Nancy Laughlin, KOAT Action 7 News.
So is that the news from the Wall of Weird, or what is that?
Yeah, why?
Why? I just want to. I'm taking bets on how long Ghislaine Maxwell stays in prison, or she gets offed, or whatever. That's the concern. But I don't think they'll take her down. Do you?
So, do we think it's a coincidence that was erected, the lack of a better term, the day that she was arrested?
Right. Very weird.
I don't know.
No, they want her so they can go after Prince Albert or
Prince Albert.
Prince
Albert,
not Prince Albert, but the other one, Andrew.
Prince Andrew. Yeah, Prince Andrew. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stories about Prince Andrew this week. So
well, he flat lied to the FBI, and I think they can prove it. And so there is talk that there is an arrest warrant that could go out, or maybe it already did, for the U.S. So he's got to stay out of the United States.
Yeah,
they won't extradite him.
Something. Let me ask you.
I think we should invite him in for tea.
Tea time.
As women, something that I find, and I hope I'm not alone in this. Something I find even almost more egregious is the fact that Maxwell, as a woman, was the one who orchestrated getting these teen girls to Epstein. And just as a woman, I feel like that is, like, it wasn't going to happen if she
didn't
wasn't
facilitate.
Yeah, exactly. And as women, do you not find that at least equally as abhorrent?
Yes, I do.
As equally, if not more so.
Right.
As a guy, I find it abhorrent that that is the case. You know, that it takes the guy is so cunning that he needs a woman to bring in. You know, it's all so disgusting.
And it's routine. And if you look at and delve deep into any of these sex crimes, these, that's how it is.
It's a patriarchal
boy,
system.
Yes.
It's a young guy that gets a young girl interested in him. Like, this is just one way that sex trafficking happens, and dominates and takes control. And I mean, it's yeah. So I have to say, most likely she has had some major damage in her life to get her to that point, because most women would not do that.
Right. And when you look at her history and her dad, that's where I think it came from.
I don't know as deep of that, so I'm interested in that piece, Shanda.
Her dad was a big time deep state facilitator, and then he just like mysteriously died, and like his whole empire went to Epstein. She like handed her dad's empire to Epstein.
Okay. See? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's definitely things there.